Smosh. Internet funny men, childhood icons, and apparently movie directors. Because somehow, in 2015, they were given $1 million to make Smosh the movie. A freezing family in Siberia could have burnt that money for heat, but today I'm going to show you the movie, and also why it failed at everything it tried to do. The movie starts off with this weird animated segment, which looks like it was animated by someone with 3 days of Blender experience, showing Anthony delivering pizza and Ian watching YouTube, in which we get a mandatory Markiplier jump scare, because of course. Then drone shot. Title card. Anthony, now affording $25 haircuts from his pizza delivery job, has a deep sense of character development and talks to Stone Cold Steve Austin in the mirror, as you do.
Yo, Anthony, you doing a hell of a job balancing such a busy and complex life.
Yeah, I know.
But you gotta start working your glutes, man. Looks like a loose lump of Play-Doh down there. Looks bad.
Yeah, okay, I'll just do some squats on my way out. Thanks.
I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea who he was, but apparently it's a wrestler.
Yeah.
Then it's off to the arcade, where they're immediately harassed by perhaps the worst child actors I've ever seen in my life.
Hey, cool car, kids.
Yeah, that is a cool car. You know why? Because it gets me this. What?
Inside the arcade, Ian gets hypnotized by a legally distinct Pokemon machine and absolutely dances like his soul is trying to escape his body, embarrassing Anthony in front of the woman.
The real world is actually, pretty amazing.
So the kids that are probably taking a dump on the Cheesemobile, they're amazing.
Hey! Get off my Cheesemobile!
Run!
After Anthony realizes the absolute chud life that he has, where he cannot get any woman, he throws away his legally distinct Pokemon keychain. Back at home, Ian's parents walk in on him watching a girl getting a butt massage.
Son, just make sure she's not a dude. Unless you're into that sort of thing, in which case it's totally cool. Okay.
Great talk, Dad.
It's funny because it's gay, guys. Please laugh. The mailman shows up with an unrequited fit of rage, and he brutally assaults Anthony.
Seriously, man? Butt massage girl again? Dude, we got an invite to our 5-year high school reunion.
Anthony wants to use the opportunity of the high school reunion to try and impress his high school crush and win her over by showing her that he isn't a loser anymore, citing previous trauma.
Dude, or how cool we are now?
Are we cooler now than we were in high school?
$25 haircut, dude.
They use the computer to browse a chat group of the upcoming prom, only to come across a video where Anthony, at his high school prom, tries to do a backflip, but falls over and ends up shoving the microphone into his asshole.
You're like doing flips and stuff? Kinda.
Oh no. Look at the views. There's 301 views. That's like the entire attendance of a football stadium.
Anthony decides they need to go on a quest to YouTube headquarters to get the video taken down before his reputation is ruined forever. So off they go to YouTube headquarters and they meet Steve YouTube, a horribly written villain with questionable acting.
Steve YouTube. Pleasure to meet you.
Hi.
I don't touch.
They explain they want the video taken down. They're told that they can't delete the video and that they instead need to change the video from the inside out. Steve YouTube goes on to state that apparently even Gangnam Style was originally terrible before it was changed.
Gangnam Style.
Steve tells them that the portal into YouTube is under his desk.
A portal right under my desk.
A portal.
He then commits acts of indecent exposure, exposing Smosh Ian and Smosh Anthony his wiener.
Dude, damn it! Put it away! You thought there was a portal under my desk, and you saw my wiener. That is the best joke ever.
Steve YouTube introduces them to Deary.
Deary, she'll be your guide.
Or, well, Siri.
Hello, Ian. Hello, Anthony.
Which, for some reason, is their method of navigating between videos.
Wait, her name is
Dearie?
Dearie is going to be your guide once you get through that portal. Any place you need to go, you tell Dearie, she will take you there.
Like Siri.
Safe travels, gentlemen.
They then open a door, revealing the portal to YouTube. It looks like an After Effects template that someone accidentally rendered in 480p. It also looks like an entrance into hell, but I mean it's the gateway to YouTube, so I mean in you go. The second they jump in, the movie stops pretending to have a narrative at all, and becomes a weird fever dream. We're actually lucky that there isn't a portal to 4chan, because I can imagine that being really strange. It just turns into an escapade of running away from random things, and they run away from a bear, and then they run away from Markiplier.
Hello everybody, my name is Welcome.
In a scene that I really just wish didn't exist. It's probably the worst scene in this entire film.
Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome to Gorilla Chainsaw Massacre. As you can see, I'm a pissed off gorilla with a chainsaw. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, but then again, I don't really care.
So they start running away from Markiplier, and for some strange reason with this movie, their medium of controlling the videos that they're in is through Siri. It's through using Siri on their phones. That's how they skip ads, and I don't get it.
Dearie, can we skip this ad, please?
Sure, let me help you with that.
It's just such a fever dream. You can tell that they just made it up as they went along.
Hey, dearie, could you also go full screen? Cause we can't see zilch.
Certainly, I can do that. Taking you to Yelp. Leave a review online.
I'm a gorilla with a chainsaw!
They make it out and they are teleported into a video inside their home.
I think we're home.
Dearie, what the hell is your problem?
Now, I'm not kidding when I say this, but Anthony's Siri, on his phone, starts to develop a crush on him, and this becomes a plot point later on.
Don't think that just because you're super hot, you don't have to be specific.
What?
What?
Siri being in this as much as it was kind of shows how prominent it was at the time, but now literally no one uses it, and everyone has ChatGPT inside their fridge instead.
I'm sorry. It's no problem. I'm sorry. No problem. I found one matching place.
This is definitely the most useless technology developed in the 2010s. Next, it shows Ian assaulting the mailman with a bunch of water balloons. Presumably that's being why he beat the shit out of Anthony earlier.
Yeah!
Well, this explains why the mailman stopped delivering our mail.
God, I'm so funny!
You little bastard.
Oh!
We can actually interact with these videos.
After realizing that they can interact with the videos, they attempt to go to the graduation night video, but Dearie does its own thing instead.
I am now taking you to Jenna Marbles.
Wait, what?
Now she's just screwing with us.
What the hell, man?
Dearie, damn it! Jenna, actually, this is gonna sound crazy, but
Steve sent you here to fix some crappy video that you guys messed up on. Is that right?
Yeah.
Jenna explains that she was in the exact same situation as Smosh, and that they should just use a hyperlink instead to get to the video.
You don't even need Dearie if you just type in the web address to the video that you want to go to.
Wait, hold on. We don't know the address. That's gonna take forever to guess.
Yeah, Jenna, that's a dumb idea.
Whatever you're gonna do, you gotta do it quick.
why?
Steve didn't tell you? See, these phones and Dearie, you're only linked to the outside world. And if the battery life dies, you get stuck in YouTube forever. Just like me.
The real tragedy isn't that she's trapped in YouTube, it's that this script passed through multiple adults before it got put into production.
Okay, I know you really want to fix that video, but we can't get stuck in here, dude. We just need to go back.
We're gonna be fine. We have plenty of battery power left. This is my only chance.
Let's split up. It always works in the movies.
Ian comes up with the marvelous idea of splitting up, because that has never gone wrong in a movie ever.
Yep.
All right.
And
3,
2, 1, go!
For some reason, Anthony ends up in a furry video, which in reality is just a bunch of guys wearing onesies instead of fursuits for some reason. And Ian takes this opportunity to stalk the butt massage girl, who he was watching at the start.
Hello there. It's me, Big Red 91, your boyfriend. You flag all my comments?
Oh my goodness. Big Rod 91?
This movie's so dumb. It's so dumb. Stone Cold Steve Austin comes back, and Anthony requires advice from him.
Bottom line.
Stone Cold Steve Austin? Anyway, so I have a problem I need your help with. I embarrassed myself in front of this girl I love by doing a flip and then landing directly on my face and then getting a microphone shoved up my...
That's not good.
Steve Austin gives perhaps the best advice possible if you want to end up in prison for assault.
I'm cool again. What would you do if you were me?
Well, I'll tell you exactly what I'd do. I'd hit her with a Stone Cold Stunner.
I'll try to impress her, but just be myself.
No, I'm telling you, you need to hit her with the Stone Cold Stunner. Maybe even from the top rope.
I'll never know what I'm capable of if I don't just get out there and try.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm telling you to grab her by that stack of dimes she calls a neck, drop her ass with a Stone Cold Stunner.
Yes! Oh my God, Stone Cold Steve Austin, you're the best.
Anthony gives Siri just one more try.
One final chance, okay? Take me to Rockville High, graduation night 2009.
Sure, I can help you with that.
See? Was that easy?
Siri instead takes Anthony to his crush's room, Anna, on the day of the graduation night.
But this is it. It's Rockville High graduation night 2009.
She's getting ready for the graduation party.
Anthony, we need to talk.
And Deary immediately gets jealous.
What does she have that I don't have?
A body and a face for starters.
In order to avoid detection, Anthony has to utilize his Smosh acting skills.
Get out of here.
Who's there?
Uncle Keith's ghost.
Uncle Keith?
We have to go now.
Oh, really?
After going through about 5 or 6 completely pointless, brain-dead videos, they get to the prom, and this is where I'm fully expecting them to, achieve their goal and the movie to be finally over, because it was feeling like an eternity. They watch as Anthony's about to get on stage and start his career-ending, reputation-ruining performance, and they need to devise a plan quickly.
You rock, Anthony!
Is Magic Pocket Slave Monsters the best song ever? Yes! Yes, yes! Woo! All right. We need a plan, and we need a plan quick. Let's do this.
Well, I mean, you could go up there and knock him out. Maybe?
I'm too tough to knock out.
Right.
But a new trouble arises. Anthony wonders, I wonder how this situation started in the first place. And he realizes that a certain someone must have uploaded the video.
You are the only one recording this here tonight.
Even if it was me, I definitely wasn't recording it.
Look me dead in the eye and tell me you are not the one that recorded this and uploaded it.
And due to their never-ending bickering, they forget to stop the thing that they came there to stop.
See that guy over there? That's my friend. Where did the microphone go, guys?
Ian's comment about Anthony's $25 haircut was simply too much.
Get over it. Take my haircut, for instance.
Okay, your haircut looks exactly the same as it did 5 years ago. Just because you pay more for it doesn't make it a better haircut.
Fight.
So they start fighting. Tensions had reached the boiling point.
Give it back, dude!
They then begin to get teleported back through every single goddamn video that they had to go through to get there in the first place.
Don't do it to me. I beg you.
At this point, I'm just feeling exhausted. What's the point?
It's gonna make me rich. Oh God, he just had his wisdom teeth taken out. Oh God!
That's all this movie is. It's just screaming. But eventually, they get through these pointless videos and they get back to the prom.
Wait! Bucket!
And in this movie, there's a reoccurring theme of Anthony falling into a bucket and hitting someone with a mop.
Okay, look, you're right. I have been a jerk lately.
They make up together, and finally, things go in motion.
You know what? I'm gonna make this up to you. I got you into this mess, and I'm gonna get you out of it.
Wait, where are you going?
Let him go. It's just you and me now. Dreamy eyes.
What'd you just call me?
You heard me, you sexy little bitch.
I just refuse to believe this was a real movie that was made. I don't know why they're pushing the series subplot so hard.
Hey, you got up here really fast.
I'm sorry, man.
Ian begins beating the absolute hell out of Anthony because
I'm trying to knock you out so you don't embarrass yourself.
Anthony joins in as they mercilessly beat other Anthony, and it gets a lot more violent than it probably should.
Either I'm seeing what you're seeing, or somebody spiked the punch bowl with LSD. Is your head made of steel?
And then the Ian from inside the video jumps into the fight, and it becomes Ian and Anthony brawling with their past selves. The principal puts on fight music, and for some reason the entire prom starts fighting each other for the sake of it. I don't know, everything just devolves into hell.
Come on! Ian, look! We only have 5% power left. We have to get out of here.
They try to use Siri, however, something's up.
Dearie, get us to the portal now!
You said, is my mom infertile?
Shut up, dearie, this isn't about you!
You shut up, Ian. You have poisoned the mind of my dear Anthony. What is it with you guys? First, you idiots barge into my office off the street asking for favors. I am gracious enough to listen, but then you won't even laugh at my wiener jokes.
It turns out that Steve YouTube was Siri the entire time, and was purposefully leading them into the wrong videos because they didn't laugh at his wiener joke. Yep, that's the motive.
I'm definitely not Steve YouTube, whoever that is. His wiener comedy is legendary.
Steve, dude, we know it's you, okay?
All right, fine. It's me, Steve YouTube. Steve YouTube. Too bad you didn't figure it out an hour ago, because now I've got you trapped.
Okay, pause. If Steve YouTube was Siri the entire time, and there was all of that romance stuff between Siri and Anthony, you know, all the flirting, all of the harassment, doesn't that make Steve YouTube kinda gay? You know, this makes the plot twist perhaps even more mind-blowing. You know, it all makes sense. Steve flashing Smosh with his hot dog. The fact that Steve YouTube has been saying all of these things to Anthony, like...
Don't think that just because you're super hot, you don't have to be specific.
What?
What?
And...
Let him go. It's just you and me now. Dreamy eyes.
What'd you just call me?
You heard me, you sexy little...
You get the idea. Okay, Steve YouTube is kind of fruity. He also tells them that they'll be stuck in YouTube forever.
And now, you're mine forever.
I knew that guy was a weirdo.
You're the weirdo.
We have to get back to that portal.
Good luck trying to find the portal without me to lead you there.
But then they realize that if they backtrack through every single stupid video, they can get out.
I have an idea. What if we went into the viewing history and followed the videos backwards? That should lead us back to the portal, right?
No, that won't work.
Let's go.
Fine. You want to run from me? I'm up for the challenge. That's not it. That's not it. Is that it? There it is.
After Steve realizes that Smosh are about to escape, he pulls out his ultimate weapon.
Jerks.
The VR haptic bodysuit. He then bumbles around his room in a bit that just goes on for way too long.
Oh, look at the cute little whisker.
After exploding the feline, Steve's rampage began.
Kaboom!
Steve YouTube's face is on the thing that is chasing them in each video, and that ends up creating this amazing masterpiece of a scene.
You boys can't escape Steve YouTube!
Dude, quick, get us out of here now!
I'm trying!
The situation grows even more dire as Steve YouTube begins deleting their YouTube history.
Oh, what's happening?
I think Steve's trying to delete our history.
Delete, 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 delete. I'll be the one to massage that booty.
I'd like that very much, Ian.
You idiots think you can get rid of me and YouTube? I am YouTube!
And with this scene, we go up to the level of Shark Boy and Water Girl, because that's what the CGI face reminds me of.
Tonight is graduation night.
I love you, Anna, and we'll be together someday, I promise.
This is the last time that we see of Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'll really miss his advice on talking to women.
So sorry, Stone Cold Steve Austin. I love you too.
And your ice cream name is really confusing.
Stone Cold Stunner, man. I love that guy.
Watch the furniture!
Oh, hi, Jenna. I think it's so hot that there are two of you, and that you're never getting out of here, and that you're mine forever.
Screw you, Steve.
I guess Jenna Marbles is still trapped inside Smosh the Movie, considering she hasn't uploaded for 5 years. Or maybe she quit because she remembered that she was in this movie.
What happened?
The video's buffering.
See? This is one of my pet peeves. It's 2014. Why is there still buffering? Why hasn't this issue just been resolved years ago?
I choose you, Pikachu.
Have I got something to tell you, Anthony?
Oh man, you're making it worse.
Don't get with me. I was just about to get you guys with the chainsaw.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, we were just about to jump to the next video. There's no way you would have gotten us in time.
Wait until this thing stops buffering and I will show you jerks.
And still no one cares this gorilla can operate a chainsaw. Awesome.
I find it hard to believe that he went from Smosh the Movie to doing Iron Lung. It doesn't make sense to me.
That's it. I'm coming in after you, jerks.
Steve YouTube has had enough. In a fit of absolute rage, he jumps into the YouTube portal on his way to, unalive, Smosh Anthony and Smosh Ian.
The portal! Come on!
We're gonna make it!
Oh, are you?
What? I don't know why, but this scene just really reminds me of Power Rangers or something. Just like the terrible CGI'd villain is just standing there and you can just tell it's a really bad green screen. Sadly for Steve, he gets eaten by a bear.
Oh my... Holy... Oh my...
Is that the bite of 87?
With their mission accomplished, they jump back into the horribly animated portal. The portal then births them out, and they are fully enveloped in inconspicuous YouTube fluid.
We made it! We made it, man!
And then that's basically it, the movie's done. It takes a whopping 20 minutes, no, I'm not kidding, 20 minutes to wrap this up after the main story is done. Like, they have like this whole like epilogue. After they come out, they realise that their reality has been changed, and they're suddenly these super cool famous guys. Anthony has 20 wives that he can copulate with, and Ian is with the butt massage girl that he'd stalked at the start, and then they go to the prom, and Anthony falls over because falling over is a guaranteed 10 on the funny scale. And then I don't know, they're cool, everything works out for them. That's the movie, that's the f***ing movie, it's done. The other stuff. Now, the Smosh movie is a genuinely bad film, and not in a so bad it's good way. It's bad in a very 2015 YouTube way, and that's why it interests me so much, because this movie doesn't really exist to be a movie, it's a terrible one at that. I feel you can't take this movie seriously because it feels like it wasn't made seriously, and it's the equivalent of an hour-and-a-half long skit. It exists because YouTubers at the time thought they could expand off-platform and be bigger than they actually were. The Smosh movie isn't a creative passion project, it isn't a story that had to be told. It's a brand extension where people wanted to make money off of their popularity divulging into a different medium, film. This was the era where YouTubers were pushing themselves into other media, books, movies, TV shows, because
money!
YouTubers had this weird underlying insecurity about looking legitimate or something, or I don't know, it's probably because they were greedy, to be honest. If you were successful online in 2015, the next step wasn't make better videos. It apparently was, okay, now go make a movie or TV show. And so did Fred, and PewDiePie, and Logan Paul, and KSI. Basically, everyone was crapping out mostly garbage TV shows or movies via YouTube Red by the end of 2015. The biggest problem with the Smosh movie is that it doesn't understand what made Smosh great. Smosh worked because it was short, fast, stupid, disposable little skits. You watched a video, you laughed, and you moved on. But movies demand pacing, structure, characters, and emotional investment, and Smosh just wasn't built for that. Not at all, no. So instead of adapting their humor, the movie just stretches YouTube skits until it becomes torture.
Can't escape Steve YouTube!
This movie is an absolute time capsule of 2015 humor.
So will you both be home for dinner tonight?
Yeah. I can't. I'm fasting to fit my new pair of jeggings I just got.
What even are jeggings? There's creators in this movie I haven't heard of for years, like Jenna Marbles. This film was when humor was just noise and chaos, just loud equals funny XD. It was all that random, quirky, reactionary humor, like, I don't know, Vine. My main issue with this film was that Ian and Anthony are doing what they always did on YouTube, but the problem is that the movie treats Smosh like characters instead of two guys whose entire appeal was that they weren't characters. Once you try to force that into a narrative that has no chemistry, and nothing that makes you care, it becomes uncanny and pointless and it completely falls apart. If you think about it, it's really just people messing around who decided to make a movie, who didn't know how to make a movie, and thus it turned out to be terrible. I don't think many people watched this anyways. I actually think the film was made at a loss of about $500,000 or more, provided the $1 million budget and no significant theatrical release. Like, trying to find physical copies of it is really difficult, which is quite funny to me. Overall, it's a monument to a time when YouTube didn't fully know what it was yet and thought the answer was becoming Hollywood. But now we know better, and that makes this dumb, cringy, awkward movie a valuable lesson that wasn't even learned from because we promptly got YouTube Red and about 10 more YouTuber movies afterwards which were absolutely terrible.